Goddess Girl 2 here. I just got the wrong thing up. I am so sorry about that. Let's get the right one up. It's June 28th, 2015, and I got done watching the good a couple of days ago, or a couple of hours ago, and I can't put that until I'm a long ways to work. And spoilers will be at the very end. I won't do this for every Big Brother, only when I got something I need to say. I'm thinking of after every live show, we will talk about the live show and what happened and during the week. But if you want to know what I think about each show, you can see my notes on my Surviving Big Brother website, Facebook page. You can see spoilers. I'm going to put those on my Tumblr, which is official Surviving Big Brother page. And I made something this year. I don't know if I'll continue it. For now, I'm making it. But every time we find out who's HOH, who's on the block, who won the battle of the block, who got veto, and so on, will be up on my channel, on my Surviving Big Brother thing. So let's get started. Here is a list of people that are supposedly in alliance together. I don't know how true this is. I know the one that is true is the Shelltown, and let's just say we gotta talk about that later because you know who that sounds like. You got Final and 8 crew. You got some other ones that I can't name, and then one called No Sold Alliance, Sawed Alliance, whatever, and so on. So, and then Ride or Die Final 3, and then so on. So let's look at that for a little bit while we talk. Once I find out all the information, I will give you a spoiler video. I think I will do those Wednesday night. No. I'm gonna have to make 2 videos like I did last year because Sunday they give out Battle of the Block and then they give out HOH. Or HOH, well, you find out HOH on Thursday, so probably Saturday night, if I find out the information by then, maybe Sunday, depending on the situation, I will give you the information to who's on the block, who wins out of the block, and then if there's a veto winner, I'll give you a veto winner. But if the person uses veto, then there'll be a second video talking about that and some spoilers. So I hope you're okay with that. Let's get started with HOH. We already know is James and Jason. So we're going to keep that up. That's what I made. So we're going to keep it up. And I'm going to read my notes. So let's get started. Devani thinks she's getting something good, and Vanessa thinks that too, for their to be continued from last episode. Jeff wants Jackie to have one HOH. Jace and Austin are bromancing. They're doing bro code. Okay. I'm not really going to get into this. All I know is, before the live show, not the live show, before the show, I saw a video of them singing about Show Town, and I didn't think of it at the time. They were like, show this, show that, and I'm just like, dude, you're getting annoying. And they're doing a whole phone call situation. And now that I've seen the episode, they want to name each other Showtown, because they want to copy Mike Boogie and Dr. Will and be Showtown. Sorry, dude. There can only be one Showtown, and that's gonna be Dr. Will and Mike Boogie. You guys can't change that. Your egos are going crazy. And then you were doing guy codes that were just so retarded. The whole romance thing was so annoying. Then we got to see the HOH rooms. There's two of them. One is beautiful, made with glass and everything. The second room is just black. You get a glass table with fish. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else fancy. Pretty much a boring room that nobody's gonna hang in. Jace thinks he should be the man of the house and get all the girls. He's like, I'm gonna get all the honeys in this tub, and I'm the king of this castle, and nobody can take that away. And why is there a backdoor Jace plan going on? We'll talk about that later. Okay, I hope I have enough time. Okay. So, anyways, I'm going to change it up a little bit and change the picture. You don't have to look at them all the time. Okay. Jason thinks Steve and John, who he is calling dentist guy, he kept saying Steve and dentist. The dentist. And him and James think he is not dentist. They think that almost everybody in the house thinks that John is not a dentist. Why would John lie about being a dentist? Like, come on now, get real. And by the way, John's annoying to listen to. It's time for takeover, and it's called BB Fast Forward, meaning that Giovanni and Vanessa are safe for the week. You can't put them on the block, you can't backdoor them, you can't do anything. They are safe for 1 week only. But they get to pick somebody to be safe with them. So Vanessa's all like, I hate her in the diary room, because she's all like, well, as a poker player, okay, I'm a poker player, so as a poker player, you learn to do this as a poker player. It's like, shut the fuck up. We get it. You're a fucking poker player. Do you have to, talk about it every 2 seconds, even though you're keeping it from the house? And so she's like, I'm a poker player, so in the poker game, I know how to scam people and figure out who's the best to work with. So she has everyone come talk to her. Well, Austin makes a deal and says, if you work with me, I'll work with you, and we can dominate. Then Austin's like, yeah, but if somebody that I'm really alliance with needs me, and they're in a tough situation, and the other person's and she's in a tough situation, so I'm gonna have to go with one of my alliances, my bromance, and go with them, and you're just gonna have to leave. So he doesn't really have your back, and you think you know it all. Yeah, okay. Then Dave Bonnie, he's walking around saying stuff to people, being really shady and bitchy with them and saying, you know what, if they want to be saved, they gotta give me some. If they're not gonna give me some, then why should I save them? It's like, really, bitch? So let's keep reading. Austin told Vanessa that he will work with her. I already told you about that. Steve told Devani that he feels James is after him, and she got rid and said, you're like, okay. She keeps saying, but you represent Ian. You remind me of Ian. You're acting like Ian. You look like Ian. Okay, shut up about Ian. So what if he looks like Ian? He doesn't play like Ian. So why don't you shut the fuck up and stop mentioning in every episode that he looks like Ian and betrays Ian, and that's hard for you to want to work with him. And then he flips up and tells her, like, he's all like, I'll help you if you help me. If you need anything, come get me. I'll help you with anything. I'm there for you. Whatever. And she's just like, okay, yeah, okay, weirdo. And then he's all like, okay, thanks, I love you. And then she's like, what? He's like, I'm sorry. And she goes, what'd you say? He goes, nothing, I'm just sorry. And then he walks away. It's like, okay, you're weird. You're nothing like Ian. You may look like Ian, but you ain't nothing like Ian. So Davon decides, I'm gonna save Liz, because Liz offered me safety for next time that she is HOH. Good luck with that. And Vanessa saves Austin. Stupid move, in my opinion. Shelly is pissed though, because Davani kept telling them, oh, I can't pick any of people in my alliance because it's going to out us out. They're going to know, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, they're not. They're not going to figure it out. And she wouldn't save Shelly, and she wouldn't save Audrey. She didn't understand why, and she got really pissed off about that. Because I don't think she's with us because she won't save us. It's not going to mess up with our alliance. Makes us wonder if she's really with us. When she was floaty with Clay, and Clay was floaty with her, so now she's worried that, Shelly was, and so now not Audrey, but Davani is worried that Shelly's not with her and Audrey, and it's just big mess. And if you know the spoiler, Audrey's starting a lot of fights with the he said, she said bullcrap, and nobody said it. So yeah. Anyways, I need to hurry this along. Davani feels she can't be trusted. Basically, let's just talk about the little plan real quick. If you want to know what else I said, go to the channel. Go to the Facebook group page and check it out. But basically, they're doing the backdooring correctly, where you go talk to everyone and say, hey, I want a backdoor to Jake. This is how we're going to do it. I need we need 4 pawns to do this. Blah, blah, blah. I don't understand why they didn't talk to Becky about it, because they didn't, and they should have. So yeah, here's the spoilers real quick. The people that are on the block are Becky, Steve, John, and Jackie, and then Battle of the Block happens, and Becky and John win, so Jason is no longer HOH, and so here's the spoiler. Veto winner is Steve. They gotta so whenever they find out whoever they're taking off the block and blah blah blah, whoever they're taking off the block, or whoever they're putting on the block, they're put on the block, whatever. Anyways, I gotta go, because I can only do 15 minutes, sorry. I'm rushing this, I was talking too much, I'm so sorry, bye bye.